Tonight, State House of Assembly calls for provision of potable drinking water in Obubra local government area. National Youth Service Corps trains corps members on entrepreneurial skills. Plus, Minister of Sports Development affirms ministry's dedication to grassroots development. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I am Achibon Brasi. The State House of Assembly, as a matter of urgent public importance, has called on the state government to provide potable drinking water and the needed health education in Obubra local government area to forestall future resurgence of Lassa fever outbreak. Udwaitem reports that this was part of resolution reached during plenary.
Following the outbreak of Lassa fever in Eja community, Obubra local government area, the Cross River State House of Assembly deliberated on proactive steps to be taken by the state government towards tackling the outbreak and other related diseases like cholera. The motion moved by member representing Obubra 1 State Constituency, Ovat Agbo, was supported by other members on the resolution reached that the state government should provide potable drinking water and needed health education to ensure sanitation and basic hygiene in the area to forestall future resurgence of the outbreak.
It is a matter of urgent public importance in the sense that it has been confirmed by Federal Medical Center Abakaliki State, where one person has been confirmed dead of Lassa fever in Eja community in the Obubra Constituency. Please, Mr. Speaker, I wish to use this opportunity to communicate to the state government through the Ministry of Health and other relevant agencies to please move into action to avoid the spread of the dangerous disease within the community and beyond, Mr. Speaker. So move.
Thank Honorable Governor, member representing the Obubra State Constituency for bringing before the issue that is affecting this constituency. People from coming in contact with, the rats, by covering their food, by keeping your environment clean, and then by ensuring that for those that are affected, we see how we can isolate them. The government is already on top of this as a matter of fact. The Ministry of Health is already being informed and they have activated the surveillance and an epidemic management system.
That containment be carried out. Mr. Speaker, the reason why containment must be carried out immediately is because Lassa fever is a very contagious disease that can spread very quickly. And understanding the kind of trade networks we have within the local government, especially in the rural areas, it worries me to understand that this is happening across the state.
Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly speaks.
It is very devastating. Even in the community where that particular person died, a lot has to be done there. If not, ameliorating the suffering of the people in the later days will become very cumbersome. As offered by Obubra will become the resolution of this house to say I and those against me. Those in support and those against, the I stand with the prayer has become the resolution of this house.
Based on the fact that the State Ministry of Health is doing its best to curb the spread of the virus, environmental sanitation and regular hand washing are being advocated as ways to forestall future outbreak. In Calabar, Udwak Etam, NTA News.
Thank you, Udwak. And joining me in the studio tonight is the member representing Obubra 1 State Constituency, Ovat Agbo, to speak on the outbreak of Lassa fever in Eja community in Obubra local government area. You're welcome to our studios.
Thank you very much.
All right, from the report we just watched, you moved a motion on the floor of the House regarding the outbreak of Lassa fever. Can you tell us more on this motion?
Well, I raised this motion because a lady was sick, seriously sick, after taken to the hospital. Took her to the Federal Medical Center Abakaliki, and after much examination, we found out that she contacted the Nta Calabar.
part of the resolution reached by the House is that the state government should take proactive measures to forestall a resurgence of the outbreak. What would you propose as a way or ways to curtail the spread of this virus?
Yes, one of the areas is, one of the reasons is I want the state government, as a matter of urgency, move into these communities, this very community and other adjoining communities within the constituency, and try and educate the people, because people in the rural area, they don't like going to hospitals, and most times when they see some strange sickness coming into their domain, ravaging them, they think it's a spiritual thing. So they need sensitization, and more importantly, our primary health care needs to be given proper attention. You go to these areas, no health center. The ones that are there, no staff. Some, no drugs. I mean, so many difficult things you can't even imagine. So for me, we need to send health workers there and making sure that the people know what the danger they are facing in the case of this Lassa fever. If not, I think it will be too dangerous for them.
Okay. Because I was going to ask, that the House has also recommended what it refers to as proper health education to be carried out in the area. So I was going to ask what exactly this means. I mean, knowing that, because the other day I listened to the Commissioner for Health, talking about the measures his ministry has taken to forestall, the spread of this virus. So I was going to ask exactly what the House means by, proper health education.
Yeah. Proper health education is going to sensitize them, telling them the danger of the disease, and more importantly, to equally tell them the danger of other diseases like cholera outbreak. It has been happening in the Bukra. Recently, the same thing happened of cholera, which kills so many people in the Bukra local. And today we are talking of Lassa fever. So people need, these health practitioners need to go there, sensitize the people, like proper health care, very, very necessary. Because some of these people, some of them are not even educated, some of them don't even know the dangers of all this. Most of the things they think are mostly just about spiritual and nothing more. If you tell them that they are sick, the next thing they'll tell you they want to go and take herbs. Sometimes they don't even know. They believe that every fever is malaria. So they don't even know the difference between Lassa fever, probably typhoid and so on. So or probably cholera. They don't even know that. So they need to be taught of all these things so that at the end they can be able to prevent themselves and equally save lives in the rural area.
Thank you so much. And if you're just joining us, we have been speaking with Ovat Abo, the member representing Obubra 1 State constituency on the outbreak of Lassa fever in Nta community in Obubra local government area.
The Cross River State government is targeting people-oriented projects in the 2024 fiscal year, disclosing intention to provide primary health care centers, schools, and good roads in each community across the state, all in a bid to improve the living standard of the people. Special Advisor to Governor Basi Otu on budget, Otuita Otu revealed this during a public presentation on the breakdown of the 2024 budget. Justina Item reports.
Barely a month after Governor Tu assented to the 2024 appropriation bill, a breakdown is now being presented to keep the public conversant with the budget, which it primarily intends to impact. Special Advisor to the Governor on Budget, Otuita Otu, explains that the 2024 budget will be financed from federal allocations to the tune of 74 billion naira, internally generated revenue, as well as aids and grants from the World Bank and donor agencies.
The government of Cross River State government is determined to ensure that
we have a better life for all our people in Cross River State, that we have better healthcare services, we have better schools for our children and for our adults who intend to further their education, that we have a society where there is inclusion.
Stakeholders applaud measures taken by the state government to ensure accountability and transparency towards implementation of the 2024 budget, expecting that government will give priority to the provision of potable water for the people.
Most of the time, budget has been something that just a club or a cabal of people in government just, look around and that's for them. And, we only need to hear from far. But this is one of the activities that the budget process in the state has been made better and more people-centered. So this public presentation, yes, it had existed in the past, but truncated in between some years back. And being revived now with the first budget of the governor, I think is exciting.
We would like to wait. We would like to see a full implementation of the budget, of course. I would like to see quarterly analysis and briefing on the performance of the budget. That's the next thing we expect to be seen, that the MDAs will give us a quarterly presentation of the budget performance at the end of each quarter.
The 2024 budget, christened People's First Budget, was increased from 250 billion naira as proposed by the governor to 206 billion naira by the Cross River State House of Assembly to enable government to meet the needs of the people. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
Driven by its mission statement, which is to ensure Nigerian youths acquire the spirit of self-reliance, a reliable source of economic empowerment, and effective participation in nation building, the National Youth Service Corps Cross River State has exposed corps members to business entrepreneurship skills. Maureen Leo Ajom has details.
With the current economic situation in the country, one need not be told the importance of thinking out of the box, which could be diversification either to agriculture, business, entrepreneurship, or other self-reliance opportunities. More so, the National Youth Service Corps in the country every year churn out a significant number of graduates into the labor market that is already crippled by high rate of unemployment. These and many more factors place emphasis on the importance of the core value of the National Youth Service Corps scheme, which focuses on self-reliance. To this end, the National Youth Service Corps Cross River State, in partnership with an entrepreneur through a platform known and called Stability and Sustenance, has exposed corps members in Cross River State to business and entrepreneurship skills, which will enable them succeed in their businesses.
On the 1st of November last year, we met with Mr. Melody Fidel, and that was a turning point for me because I saw someone that wanted to genuinely help young people.
With my encounter with him through mentorship, every Saturdays on Zoom and the IG before it elapsed last year, it has really helped me improve in my business.
That he's going to sponsor her from her primary school till she finished her primary school. And I'm so happy for that.
I told him that I make shoes, and I told him about the challenge I'm having so far. So I was able to get a grant for him, a sum of 90,000 for me to get a sewing machine.
The Cross River State Director of NYSC, Andrew Zemo, and the facilitator of the training, Melody Fidel, speak on the importance of the training as well as their expectations from the corps members.
This program is capacity building by an entrepreneur that came all the way to ensure that our corps members benefit. I can see the banner there, Stability Sustenance, to ensure that those ones that are doing businesses, the businesses are sustained.
Where there's no opportunity, you create one. Okay, and I've seen that one of the major things that can even help the development of the country, Nigeria for instance, grow, is when we have a lot of entrepreneurs. By that means they can also be employers of labor, reducing unemployment, reducing a crime rate in the society. And I decided to take it upon myself to be that, if be the product of the products.
for everything we say we want to see, the change we say we want to see, I decided to be that change. That's my motivation and inspiration behind this.
It is the hope of the core members that henceforth their businesses will expand and they will become self-sufficient as well as contribute their quota to their communities, thereby meaningfully contributing to nation building. In Calabar, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
And now, on our sports desk, the Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Onwaneno, has stated that the ministry is dedicated to fostering grassroots sports development to guarantee the future of sports in the country. The minister stated this during the visit of the Southampton Powered Community Hub delegation to his office. The hub is affiliated with Southampton FC of England. Senator Eno emphasized the role grassroots development play in shaping the future of Nigerian football. He expressed the ministry's determination to collaborate with stakeholders from diverse backgrounds to propel local-level development initiatives. The Southampton FC is currently the parent club of two Nigerians, Joseph Ayodele Arigbo and Paul Egbere Onuachu, who are both competing with Nigeria at the AFCON in Ivory Coast. And that is all on our trending news. For more of these stories, do join us on StarTime channel 103. Good evening and thank you.